and gentlemen, welcome back to Tech Showdown. My name is Kevin. This is my co-host Teddy. I think I'm going to get rid of the beard, guys. Yeah, I probably do. Yeah, I think it needs to go. What do you guys think? Hashtag no beard or hashtag keep the beard? Put it in the comments section below. Anyways, for this video we're going to be doing an unboxing and overview of the MSI Gaming 6G Geforce GTX 980Ti. So as I told you guys previously, I was going to be doing a non-reference GTX 980Ti Showdown. So it's going to be this guy going up against the G1 Gaming 980Ti that's already in my rig right now. So this will be quite interesting, my first 980Ti Showdown. So I don't know who's going to be coming out on top. Spoiler alert, well, kind of spoiler alert, that G1 Gaming 980Ti is pretty good. But I've heard a lot of good things about this card too, so I think it's going to be a pretty close race. Alright, let's get on to the unboxing then. So, if you were not aware, the GTX 980Ti runs the GM200-310 28nm Maxwell GPU, which is basically a slightly nerfed version of the GPU you get in the Titan X. So we get into these accessories. Why do they make it so hard? I have to be careful. A lot of you guys, whoa, okay. A lot of you guys think I'm just, you know, being weak or something, but I have to be careful because these cards are loaned to me by Playtech, who is my main supporter of playtech.co.nz. So I have to be careful when I'm opening things up. We don't want to damage it. Okay. So it comes with a, what's this? Oh my god, okay, VGA to DVI adapter. Wow. If you're running a DVI cable with a card like this, that's all I have to say. What's this? 6-pin to 8-pin connector, so I'm guessing this will be running dual 8 pins. That's usually the case with that. We have a driver CD, and I'm guessing this is just... okay, this is all manual. All of that boring stuff that we don't really need to read. Who needs a manual? Just put it in there. And then just max it out, you know, like 2000 megahertz, and then just blow the card up, you know, all good. I'm sure Playtech will be thrilled. Alright, let's get into this card some more. So as said, yeah, slightly cut down Titan X basically, so 2816 CUDA cores, that's down from the 3072 you get on the Titan X. So this has a lot more in common with the Titan X than it does with the 980, if you were not aware. Now, oh, that is a good looking card. Now, if you are not aware, this is running 6 gigabytes, as you could probably guess from the 6G in the title of this card, in the name of this card I should say. This is running 6 gigabytes of GDDR5 at 7010 megahertz, or on its OC mode 7100 megahertz, which we haven't seen that often. A lot of these NVIDIA cards don't come out with factory overclocked memory. Well, not as many as, you know, say the AMD cards, from the best of my knowledge. That's quite nice, and that's on a 384-bit memory bus. So as you can see, this card's really solid. Oh, this is their, it's to stop people freaking out about the fans not turning on. So they put these stickers over it. I heard quite a few people leaving these stickers on and then wondering why their card's cooling is so bad. Oh, my MSI graphics card, you know, the cooling's just so bad, it's so loud, and then they look and only the back fan is actually spinning. So yeah, that's something that's happened. Where were we? Okay, GPU speeds. Let's carry on then. So it has 3 different modes. So you have the OC mode, the gaming mode, and silent mode. So from reference, the 980Ti will run at a reference base clock of 1000 MHz or 1 GHz and a boost of 1075 MHz. Now all of these different ratings just take with a grain of salt because it still features GPU Boost 2.0, which will automatically overclock the card. Anyways, let's jump into it. We'll start with the silent mode, so the lowest. So the boost on that is 1076 and the base is 1000, so pretty much exactly the same as reference. Then there's gaming mode, which has a boost of 1228 MHz and a base of 1140 MHz. And then OC mode, the highest, which obviously I'll be testing it on. I always test them on the highest factory overclock. is a boost of 1279 megahertz and a base of 1178 megahertz. Now, with ones like that, I'm expecting through GPU Boost 2.0, this guy will be running around the 1300 megahertz mark, probably about 1320-ish from my experience, my knowledge. So that's what I would guess. Now, TDP-wise, as we look around to the back, and that sexy backplate is going on there, man, this is a good-looking card. TDP, 250 watts, kind of high for NVIDIA, way higher than the 980, that's for sure. Same as the Titan X. But yeah, that's pretty standard for a flagship, high-end graphics card, which comes with a minimum system power requirement of 600 watts. Now that's by NVIDIA, so you can get away with a lot less than that. Now, dimensions-wise, so this is actually a pretty, fairly compact card for one of these big boy high-end cards. It's definitely a lot smaller than that G1 Gaming. So this is coming in at 40 millimeters tall, pretty standard. 269 millimeters long, so that's actually pretty good. So this should be able to fit in pretty much everything, I'd say. And it's coming in 140 millimeters wide, so it is a little bit on the fat side, but that's usually not an issue. It's usually the length that'll always get you. So power connector wise, as I guessed, it's running dual 8 pins. That's pretty standard for a card like this, so I wouldn't expect anything less. SLI wise, we've got the covers up there, which we can just take off right now. So this is able to run up to 4-way SLI, which I really like. That's really good as well for people that want to go absolutely crazy with this card. Switch around and have a look at I/O quickly, and then we'll talk about that twin Frozer 5 cooler. Oh, it's so nice that all these covers come off very easily. Okay, so we're just seeing the standard that we see all the time now with these NVIDIA cards. So triple DisplayPort, pretty much what everyone's going to be wanting to use. HDMI, that's HDMI 2.0, which means you can do 4K at 60 Hz if you really want to. However, if you're wanting to play on G-Sync, you will need to use the DisplayPorts and a DVI-I connection. Now, let's talk about the cooler then. So as I just said, Twin Frozer 5 cooler is an absolute beast. Comes with these 100mm Torx fans. And these Torx fans have been around for a little while, but they do an absolutely superb job in my previous testing. Very, very good airflow coming out of them, and they're quite quiet as well. You see on every sort of second fan blade there, they have this kind of like ridge on them, a smooth surface. So that works quite well in achieving good airflow and low noise because of less air turbulence. It also has the airflow controls on their dense, really dense aluminium heat sinks here, which is quite good. It's kind of hard to show you guys, but yeah, that basically, it makes the airflow through the heat sinks a bit more efficient, which gives you more efficient cooling. Now, heat pipe wise, you see up the top there and down the bottom, it's looking like it's running, how many are you running? I think it's 6. Unless these are running through the whole way, which I'd guess. So it's either 6 or... Oh, the size is smaller. It's either 6 or 3 heat pipes, because, sometimes they might run the whole way through the card and out the other side. Looking quite big there. These kind of wrap around. They don't run just straight down the back like a lot of them do. These are nickel-plated copper heat pipes. They look very good. This one's actually... That's a bit funny. What's going on here? Oh, some sellotape still stuck to the heat pipe. Haven't seen that before. Well, we'll take that off. That wouldn't be too good. The heat pipe got hot. It might get a little bit smelly. Burning plasticky smelly. So yeah, this looks like a little 6mm heat pipes out the bottom, some 8mm out the top. So definitely good in terms of the heat pipes there. You see this MSI logo up here as well, and that's going to light up, and you get that dragon on the back, if you guys can see it in the light, hopefully. This dragon over here. Which looks really good. So this is mainly what you're going to see. This is what I try to remember to tell you guys all the time. So this is mainly what you're going to see with the card in your system. Well, maybe, you'll be looking down at it, so you'll see something like this. And of course, this MSI logo over here will light up. And just white, I don't think you can change the color on this particular card. So yeah, this thing's looking pretty beast. Holes in the back as well to help vent from the back plate. So yeah, this thing's looking really good. I'm going to be really interested to see little heat sinks here down on the VRMs and stuff like that. Not VRMs, what are they called? Oh, you guys know what I'm talking about. Oh, it slipped my mind. It is VRMs, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, just I can't remember everything on the fly. So yeah, I think this guy's going to be really good. It's going to be really interesting matchup against the G1 Gaming 980 Ti. So leave your predictions down below. Which card you think is going to win? Do you think this MSI Gaming 6G is going to come out on top, or you think that G1 Gaming from Gigabyte is going to come out on top? Leave your predictions in the comment section down below. Now, by somebody or a few people asking me, they say they want to see more monitor reviews on Tech Showdown, because I actually don't do that many. Mainly because I find it quite awkward with my setup here to review something quite large, but I'm going to give it a go anyway. So our next video is going to be a 4K monitor review, since it has been requested I do a few more of them, and then after that you're going to be getting the 980 Ti Showdown. So you definitely want to subscribe for that, and like this video, and as always, I'll see you guys next time.